Hey guys, JS Diesel 7 here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review on my holster that I just barely bought. For a lot of you that are concealed carrying, there's different types of holsters you can purchase. For me, I prefer a inside the waistband holster. It's easy for me to get to. It's easy for me to, get to my gun if I'm sitting down, standing up, whatever may be the case. Plus, it's just what I'm comfortable with and used to since I'm coming from a law enforcement background. But what we're going to be doing today is just specifically talking about holsters that you may be purchasing, and the question and the issue that you may be having was similar to mine, and that is when you buy a brand new holster, having your sidearm in it and extracting it, the holster is super tight when you first buy it, and it's really difficult to get your firearm out of it, especially if you're in a defensive situation. That's something you don't want to run into. A lot of people will say, oh, what you need to do is just get oils, and rub it into the holster and work it and stretch the holster out. You need to, put your firearm in it and extract it consistently, just every day wear and use will get the holster to loosen up. Yeah, well, that takes time, which I prefer not to spend if I'm going to be carrying a brand new holster with my gun, especially if I'm concealed carrying every day, which I do. The other thing is going to ruin the frame of your gun, the finish of your gun on the frame. By inserting it and extracting it all the time, you're going to wear it out. That's unnecessary. So I found a really quick fix to getting that done quickly and actually working your holster to where you can use it the very next day. As soon as 12 hours after you've bought the holster, sometimes it takes 24. Quick fixes, guys, what you see right here. Wax paper, just normal wax paper, for the sakes of using just one sheet, because I don't want my wife getting mad at me. For those of you that are married, you know exactly what you're talking about, or what I'm talking about. You don't want the wife mad. So basically, for the sakes of just saving my wife's wax paper, I'm just going to use one. But ideally, what I did was I used 2 to 3. So I'm going to show you how you do this. So this holster was super tight. I couldn't even get the handgun out of it the other day, and it was inside my waist. I tried to extract my sidearm just to practice with it up at the range, and I couldn't get it out. And it was actually pulling my pants up way past my hip. So I knew that was an issue right then and there. So first thing we're going to do is obviously do a safety check. The firearm is completely empty. There are no rounds in it. There's no magazine. What you're going to do is, there are 2 sides to wax paper, as we all know. The non-waxy side and the waxy side. Take your handgun, and with 2 sheets versus the 1 sheet that I'm doing here just to save the wax paper so I don't use it all, you're going to wrap the wax paper around the handgun itself. The waxy side will be on the outside, the non-waxy side is touching your handgun on the inside. You want to use 2 to 3 sheets. Get your brand new holster. You're going to insert your handgun into it, and you're just going to basically be working the handgun in and out of the actual holster. I do it about 7 to 10 times. Once you've done that about 7 to 10 times, basically leave the handgun, of course, emptied, no rounds in it. Do your safety check. You're going to leave the handgun in the holster itself overnight. I recommend doing it for 12 hours up to 24 hours, and then the next morning or the following day, go ahead and remove the handgun. Of course, like I said, there's going to be 2 to 3 sheets around it. Take the wax paper out. I'm just going to do another safety check just to show everyone. And you're going to see how smooth my Glock 26 goes in and out of the holster. This thing, I couldn't get it out of it when I first bought it. Now I'm just using 2 fingers to remove it. Super quick way and method of basically getting a brand new holster for your handgun to loosen up overnight without damaging the holster and without damaging your handgun. Guys, if you have any questions, Please subscribe to my videos. Leave any questions or comments you may have for me. I'd be more than happy to answer them. I appreciate you guys viewing this video. Have a great day, guys.